everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the power of journaling for mental health. I'm Rita and today it's all about you. During our teenager times we all had this diary that we used to write everything that happened to us, our deepest thoughts, our fears, our struggles. And this usually helped us see the world a little bit more clear, to have a way to confess our feelings without any type of judgment. Having this habit in adulthood, it has exactly the same effect, helping us seeing things more clearly, to gain the control of our emotions or improve our mental health. Journaling is writing down your feelings and your thoughts, and they help achieve a better health life, particularly in the mental health area. But this can also reduce stress because it helps us not to keep stressful moments and situations in our own body. It's a way of dealing with these kind of situations, helping lower our blood pressure, a healthier liver and heart function, and is also a managed tool to lower our anxiety symptoms and levels. Journaling helps improve our immune system because it takes the pressure down of the main organs, but of course it takes that pressure down to the brain too. It helps keep the memory sharp because actually increase the working memory capacity. It helps boost our moods. It can give you a sense of well-being, which of course will improve our mood swings. Journaling evokes mindfulness, help us keep different perspectives, and help regulate our own emotions, get our self-confidence much higher, manage adversity, helping being much more resilient, much more creative, and increase the personal growth in our lives. It helps you learn from your own experiences. It helps also sleep better because actually you can control better your moods and your racing thoughts and your anxiety in general, which of course helps the body rest in a higher quality and much faster. Journaling actually helps you reach your goals and stay focused on your purpose. Of course, it also can eventually help with the depression because it can be a complement for therapy, and it can give you a different look to your problems and to yourself. One of the big challenges of journaling is that it's not really easy to start. And this happens particularly for people that doesn't really like to write or doesn't have the habit to write. But if you can start with no pressure and keep some constance and some consistency, you can eventually start to not doing every day until you will turn it into a routine, and you will probably see improvements in a long term. You can start in a very simple way, like writing down the main 3 things that happened to you today, for instance, or 3 thoughts that you had that kind of are different, or that probably you would like to talk about it, or even 3 moments or 3 situations that happened to you, for instance, during last week, and they are something that it was important for some reason. And this is one of many ideas that you can start to introduce journaling into your daily life. And this is a very interesting way of dealing with our own problems, because since day one, journaling is something that will help you not just take it out all the stress and the negativity, but also it can teach you how to improve, because it will you will feel that you will want to share more and more in your journal, and that are things that you really want to write it down. And if you don't want or don't have any idea how to start, and you don't have nothing in your mind that you really want to write, you can always find some inspirations. You can just rely on some quotes that you like it, or just choose some words that are meaningful for you, and from there just develop a thought around these words or around some quotes that you eventually find it that are important to you, and you can write about it. You can write why they are important to you, how they can make you feel, and so on. It is very important to understand that journaling doesn't solve your problems. It doesn't really replace any kind of treatment that you probably be needed, but it helps you process and manage situations, emotions, feelings, frustrations, and everything that can happen that may have an impact on you, even if this impact is a positive one. Another thing that is important to understand is that your journal is yours and is individual, and it's private. It is for you and only you alone. If you want to write it down but you don't want to read it again, it's just fine. If you want, you can just if you feel like you want, you can read the other entrances that you already had, but this is yours and particularly, and you should feel totally comfortable writing down in your journal, and you only have to share if you want to. Journaling is a place where you can be totally honest and truth about yourself, about your feelings, about the things that you want to do or the things that you regret or not regret. It's everything that or anything that you would like to write about. It's your own thoughts. It's something that it belongs only to you. And the type of journal, the type of things that you write, the type of words that you choose to write, it's you that you choose. There's no rules, there is nothing that say that you are doing it wrong. Of course, all these benefits are different from person to person, but if you don't try, you will never know if it's something that you can be adapted to, or if it's something that will fit your needs. It is also very important to understand that some people have this idea that a diary or journaling is something very childish, or something very meaning that the person is too alone or feeling too alone. This has nothing to do with that. This has nothing to do about loneliness. This is about taking our pressure out, having a way of helping ourselves dealing with the stress, dealing with the anxiety, with depression, and with other kind of symptoms that can sometimes overwhelm us. If you make a search, you will find that there are lots of types of journaling. It can be with only texts and words, it can be with pictures, it can be with draws, it can be combined with everything. So as I told you before, there is no rule about journaling. The only important thing is that you can express yourself in a way that your daily life and the situations that overwhelm you will be a little bit more lighter. And so that's all for today, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, share with a friend, comment if you want, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye!